After watching and being immersed in the Olympics experience and watching a lot of these Olympic competitions, while yes, everything I said last episode still pertains and is still a huge reason why the Olympics is as popular as it is, and as there's so much money that's put into the Olympics because of its importance. Well, another reason why it's so important is because it gives people like myself an avenue to watch sports that I would never really have a option in watching. Like, yes, of course they talk about the medal count and they talk about who has the most golds, who has the most silvers, who has the most bronze, but I don't know on any given channel I can watch fencing or I can watch diving or mountain biking or gymnastics. It's the Olympics allows you and gives you a taste of sports that you normally don't get to indulge in. And I think that is probably a little more important. Let me not say a little more important. Let me back up. That is one of the beauties of the Olympics. Obviously, we know the importance and why it's important to a certain country, but for a fan and why I think it's so big is because it gives you a taste of sports that you may love and you may love watching, but you don't get to watch on a regular basis. For instance, it's been an exciting and a fun Olympics to watch so far. Obviously, I'm going to talk about the sport that I love the most in basketball. We're going to talk about that in a second, but I don't want to overlook a lot of the things that I've been watching. Like, I want to shout out to the women's gymnastics for winning gold. Again, someone that's 6'2", I've never even been in an Olympic. I've never even been in a gymnasium. I know nothing about about gymnastics, except for the fact that Simone Biles is the one. She's her. She has the most medals in gymnastics history. Like, she's the GOAT. But it is, watching Suni, watching Jordan, like it's been fun. So shouts out to the gymnastics, and they put on some of the things that they're able to do with their bodies, how they're able to contort their bodies in the air. It's just something that I still marvel at. Like, first of all, how do you get that high? I know momentum is a thing and everything, but how do you get that high and able to do that many flips, able to do those moves in the air? It is something to behold. So shouts out to and the balance beam. Outside of most gymnastics athletes being shorter, they are strong as hell, because there's no way in heaven or hell I am going to be able to do, first of all, I can't do the balance beam. I can't do the pipes, the half pipes. I don't know what it is with the two, and they do the flips and stuff. Nah, I'm not doing any of that. I can't do a somersault. I can't do a backflip. I can't do none of that. So it's just a marvel, and it's so interesting to see. And shouts out to them. Shouts out to the men's gymnastics too. They won bronze, which ends like a 16-year drought for men's gymnastics. Obviously, the sport that gets the most headline when we talk about gymnastics is the women's side, rightfully so. They've been dominant, and they obviously won gold, but the men's been doing their thing as well. I don't watch rugby, and shouts out to the U.S. Rugby for winning their first medal, I think, in like team Olympic history. They won on the buzzer. I think it was against Brazil, but it's been great, man. Shouts out to Tori Hoske and Gretchen Walsh for winning gold and silver in women's 100-meter butterfly, I think. it's just been fun to watch. Shouts out to every single person that has won a Olympic gold that is going or Olympic medal. And that's another thing that I have to fight with. Let me PS this. People that know me, they know that I'm very competitive in whatever I do. I was just that's just how it was. I was raised to be competitive, and I have a tough like. I'm over here watching people. It's not as bad anymore because I have to put another perspective shade on. Right, I'm watching people celebrate winning silver, winning bronze, and I'm like, all right. I mean, it ain't gold. Like, Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby said it best, man. Second place is the first loser. So, like, that's kind of how I saw things at first. But then I had to sit back and be like, well, first and foremost, these are multiple countries. These are hundreds and hundreds of countries that are trying to compete for something. And whether you're first, second, or third, you are the either first, second, or third best in the world in whatever you medal in. So I have to put that into perspective when I'm like, damn, well, America doesn't have the most golds, they have the most bronze, but that's third place. But I still have to be like, well, okay, but I mean, you're still going against countries that are, So shouts out to everyone that wins a medal, because again, these athletes work their lives for. And that's another thing that it's crazy to think about, man. Like, these athletes work their entire lives for literally like a minute to a minute and a half. Like, if you combined, when we talk about gymnastics, if you combine all 4 rounds, I think there's like the dancing part. I think that's called freestyle. You got the balance beam. You got the mount where they jump off the little thing and do flips. And you have the bars. You put 4 of those together, you're pretty much looking at what? Probably a minute to 2 minutes. You work your entire life, 4 years at a time, to be the best you can be for 2 minutes. That is insane to me, bro. Or swimming. Like I said, Tori, I hope I didn't say her last name wrong. I apologize if I did. But Tori Huske, you train and train and train for a 100-meter fly, which is literally like 45 seconds. And that's on the slow end. So it's just crazy to think about. I know I feel like I'm rambling, so I'm gonna get on and win it. But congratulations to every single person, not just in the United States, but every single person that even qualifies to make the Olympics, and every single person to win a medal, whether that's American, whether that's whatever country it is. Shouts out to you guys, man. You guys are the real ones. Oh man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.